Yo, Big D here on a Monday, which means we're talking about football here on the Spunky Spectrum Sports YouTube page. Before I tell you about the big news from Charlotte, please subscribe, like, and share to the Spunky Spectrum Sports YouTube page. We can only see this content, but we've got some other videos coming. Hopefully, we'll have this week's Week 5 recap with Alex Tawal. Also, check out the Big D podcast for all your audio listeners on Spotify and Apple. So obviously at the end of the season, usually after be week 17 or week 18, Black Monday is the day where all the coaches are fired. Well, today Black Monday happened in Charlotte where the Carolina Panthers relieved Matt Rhule of his coaching duties, and obviously, if you ask me, it was inevitable. I mean, be honest, I'm surprised he wasn't fired at the end of last year with how it went. But, the Panthers gave him a lot of money. I think it was like $62 million. And Matt Rhule went 11-27 in 38 games as Panther head coach. And a lot of people were wondering what his offense would do this year. Doing his stint with the Panthers. Well, Carolina was 30th in total QBR, 29th in offensive efficiency, averaged only 317 yards a game and failed that, and didn't even average 20 points a game. That's a problem in today's NFL because seemingly everybody scores points. I mean, you need points to win. You're not going to win games 17-13. And one problem with the Panthers has been an inability to find that top-tier quarterback. I mean, Carolina tried to get Deshaun Watson on multiple occasions. That didn't work. Cam Newton, when Rhule arrived in Charlotte, they pretty much got rid of Deshaun Watson, signed Teddy Bridgewater. That didn't work. Sam Darnold. That didn't work. P.J. Walker, Cam Newton. Neither one of those moves worked out. Then they got Baker Mayfield, and that move hasn't worked either. I mean, part of it is Matt Rhule's inability to coach, but part of it has also been an inability to get a top quarterback because we've seen teams make moves with quarterbacks, and some have worked, some haven't worked out. Look at the Broncos with Russell Wilson this year, but if you don't have a quarterback in today's NFL, you're not going to win. You're not going to win, and you could argue Carolina's biggest problem right now is that they haven't gotten a quarterback. I mean, look at the Bills with Josh Allen, the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, the Ravens with Lamar Jackson. If you get a top quarterback, you got a chance to win every Sunday. And in the NFC South, Tom Brady's and the Tampa Bay Bucks have been great the past 2 years, but Tom Brady's 45 years old. The New Orleans Saints are rebuilding. Lord knows what the Atlanta Falcons are doing. Carolina's got a chance, and they can't figure out the quarterback position. So it's going to be intriguing to see what happens because now the rest of the season, you want the Panthers are in contention for one of these top quarterbacks in next year's draft, whether it be C.J. Stroud from Ohio State, Bryce Young from Alabama, because I like a lot of this talent on this team, but you need a quarterback. And Carolina's most talented player is Christian McCaffrey, but I think the Panthers have misused him this year. Yeah, McCaffrey's rushing the ball 14, 15 times a game. He's getting five-ish catches, receptions a game. So He's getting 14, 15 carries, 5, 6 receptions a game. But it's not getting as many yards in scrimmage as Carolina would have hoped for. Has only scored 3 of Carolina's 7 touchdowns, despite being on the field 85% of the snaps. So Christian McCaffrey's out there, but the productivity is not what it's been in years past when he's exciting fantasy and DFS owners. So I think Carolina's got to get McCaffrey the ball. They've got to use him as a runner and a receiver because especially in PPR leagues, we all love Christian McCaffrey. I mean, I drafted him in one of my leagues and traded for him in another league. So I'm intrigued to see what happens to McCaffrey because it's going to be fascinating. I mean, do the Panthers consider moving CMC? Because with the trade deadline coming up in a few weeks, CMC's name is bound to be brought up in trade discussions. And the Panthers gave up draft picks to get Sam Darnold, gave up draft picks to get Baker Mayfield. So you wonder if Carolina's looking at making a move, maybe rebuilding or retooling, getting more picks. So then maybe they have a better chance of getting one of these big college quarterbacks. But whoever the quarterback is in Charlotte has got to get DJ Moore involved because DJ Moore has been a big disappointment. In 5 games this year, he's caught 17 passes for 197 yards and 1 touchdown. 1 touchdown and less than 200 yards. For one of the best game-breaking wide receivers in football. What? He's got less than 200 yards. Justin Jefferson could get that many yards in one game. And yet DJ Moore doesn't have that for one season. Well, the season. So Carolina's got to get him involved. Unfortunately, it seems like Baker Mayfield's hurt because he's in a walking boot. Looks like he'll miss a few weeks. So Lord knows what the Panthers are going to do at quarterback, but they've got to get DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey involved. Because otherwise, maybe you trade him, but it seems odd what's happening in Carolina. But, season, I don't want to say the season's over, but when you're 1-4 and just got blown out by the San Francisco 49ers, you're not going anywhere this year. You might as well consider going for the draft next year, but we'll see what happens because, whether the Panthers tank, trade, or go for it, we'll see. But things are going to get interesting. I know people are wondering, would a team trade for McCaffrey because you think the Buffalo Bills be a perfect landing spot because you imagine Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Gabriel Davis, Dawson Knox, Isaiah McKenzie, and Christian McCaffrey. Oh my goodness. Or in Philly with all those weapons. Yikes. Put him in Kansas City with Travis Kelce and Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Whew. So, it's tough to win in this league without a quarterback. But Carolina's got to figure out its new head coach and old quarterback soon because otherwise you're just wasting McCaffrey and DJ Moore. So, thanks for tuning in to this stream. I know it's not what everybody wants on Monday. Trust me. We'll have a weekly video with Alex soon and potentially other uploads to the Spunky Spectrum Sports YouTube page throughout the week. So thanks for tuning in. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.